Here it is, another rainy day. Once again. Well, welcome back to another Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. This type of weather drives a man crazy. We're not going that way today. We're actually going back inside. So Gladys and the girls actually went up to the store. So we actually had a loss in the homestead. This morning, Gladys went out to take care of the chickens and had noticed that one of the new guinea hens, and it's probably going to be a little dark in here, right? I'll turn on a little more lights. We don't have a whole lot of light in here, right? We got like one kitchen light. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I'm actually in here making myself breakfast. So the girls, Gladys, they always like doing cereal first thing in the morning. I like eating leftovers, so I actually have some leftover chicken, and then I threw some ham in there, and then because we actually buy the big chunks of ham and then slice it, make our own sandwich meat. And then I got a couple of eggs, not farm fresh, this is extra store bought, but we need to get rid of these, and that's why I'm eating them. So figured I'd bring you all along. So get you set up over here. Not a whole lot. Plus, I also got some sweet cornbread. But get you set up over here. There we go. So yeah, I mean, obviously, any type of loss on the property is never a fun thing, especially when they're babies. But that's kind of going in with. We didn't really know that guineas, right, baby guineas, actually need a higher protein feed than what the normal like chick starter feed provides. So that's us learning, right? And I've told Gladys a million times, right, that I'm doing all the building stuff. It's kind of the responsibility put on her, right? I've said that you want all these animals, or you want to do all these animals, which, I mean, both of us kind of want to do the animals, but more her than me, right? I like the byproducts or the after products, right? Eating the meat, eating the eggs, but the raising of the animals is not my favorite. So that's kind of the stuff, plus being able to give her task of getting out of the house and not just want to sit down and watch TV all day, right? Of having the animals to take care of. Well, part of that is doing the research of what do these animals require? What is it that they need? And that's one of the things that both of us kind of dropped the ball on, and I didn't know. She didn't know either, and actually called me out this morning like, hey, what are these things supposed to be eating? I was like, well, I don't know. You're supposed to know these things. You're the one supposed to be doing the research. And so I took my phone out and looked it up, let her know, and then so now she's going to the store to get the feed and such. So they actually require, like, the first couple weeks of doing, it's a 26 to 28% protein, like a turkey starter, or like a wild game bird starter, right? So, and then after the first 3 to 4 weeks, you can start transitioning them over more to like a chick starter, a little less protein, if they're going to continue being on the feed, right? Because once it gets down to, once they're like full age, right, and they're out free roaming and doing all that, like 99.9% of the food that they're going to be consuming is going to be bugs, right? High protein meals. They eat a lot of ticks. They eat a lot of bugs. They eat all that stuff, right? So, yeah. But let me get some stuff moved around. Let me put this over. See if we can't get you guys up a little higher. So, plus you're going to be closer to the fan. There we go. I also wanted you to be able to see I'm not always doing a whole lot of cooking, so And this already actually has seasoning in it, the chicken and stuff, but I'm probably still gonna put, I like a little bit of spice in my life. So I'll probably put a few more extras. Put egg in here. And I am just gonna scramble these up. I don't always scramble them beforehand. There's my ham. And we see what I got behind us, which we got a little bit of something. A little bit of cumin, which is very good for you. And like I said, I like a little bit of spice, so a little bit of cayenne. A little bit of cayenne. All right. Onion, some minced onion. And I also like a little bit of parsley, just to give it the color, that pop. All right, and that gets it going. And get it all mixed in here. Down. And I had actually been cooking the ham and the chicken just to get it warmed up again. You know, get it seared in just a little bit of butter. Right? I'll take that off the heat. That'll be good. Remove y'all. Come over here to my plate. Get off my plate. So over on the main channel, I mean, it's been a hot minute, but we actually have a playlist of cooking with Gladys. Some of the things that she's done. So if you're interested in that, definitely get over there and check that out. And then I don't have any clean forks, so I guess I'm going to be eating with a spoon. Our fancy plastic plates. Still got stuff from the RV, so we haven't went and purchased new plates yet. And then I have some sweet cornbread that I'm actually going to crumble on the top. All leftovers. So, and normally, back in the day, there was no, before Kellogg's, before all that, right? There was no, breakfast cereals and all that stuff. Everybody just ate whatever was left over from dinner the night before. And then, obviously, I don't want this one to go to waste either, so. And then, like I said, I do like a little spicy, so I'm going to throw in some pepper flake. Shouldn't talk with your mouth full, I get it. I also have to go get some Cholula. A little bit of Cholula. Right? And then from there, just get a little sampling. Yep. Don't let your leftovers go to waste, folks. Oh, that's so good. But anyway, we definitely thank y'all for following in on today's journey. Cooking with Anson. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen a whole lot, but first loss on the property, so it is what it is. It happens. So definitely do your research. Anytime if you're going to be doing a homestead, and raising animals and doing all that stuff, do that research of what they need before you get them. We didn't ask the questions at the store, and we just assumed that they could eat the chick starter, and we were wrong. So it looked like that's what they were feeding them at the store, because they were right next to the ducks, right next to the chickens, and they all had like the exact same feed, what it looked like in the store. So that was our bad. So anyway, I'm going to go eat my breakfast. I'm going to drink my coffee. We definitely appreciate y'all. Get down to the description. Check out all the links that we have going over to the main channel. Check out that playlist I talked about. Even though some of the older videos, some great stuff in there. All right. And definitely get out there. Thank a veteran with every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, friends.